Good morning. Happy Monday, November 10th. Maybe I do have a misshapen head. Yeah, it's like crooked that way. Anywho, tomorrow is a postal holiday, Veterans Day, and before Veterans Day is for those who obviously have served or still alive. Memorial Day for those who died during service. Just so I always get thanked on Memorial Day for my service. I didn't die. So anyway, what do we got going out? 40 orders. Again, I don't pack or I don't pull and pack on the weekends unless I have just a crap ton of cards. I really don't have that many going out. 40 cards or 40 orders, $479. Okay weekend. Looks like the eBay chart is giving me the middle finger there. But up and down we go, up and down, up and down. I didn't think I was going to break $100 on Saturday, but a couple sales pulled through. And then yesterday, same thing, kind of slow. So let's go ahead and get pack-a-lackin'. Or pull-a-lackin'. BA. These are always down here. And I'll just stay in this box here. Sold for cheap. What was I thinking on this one? Maybe it's not in good condition? I don't know. It's usually less than I list. Unless I have multiple quantities, I usually don't list that low. There might be some staining on the back of this one. Or it just doesn't sell for anything. Or I mispriced it. I wonder if I mispriced it. Whatever. $2 is $2, right? I want my $2. Yeah. So what you all do interesting this weekend? I'm waiting for responses. I didn't even try going live this morning. Didn't even cross my mind. I mean, it did after I clicked record here, but I didn't mess with figuring out how to do it. Looks like I might try that OBS software. I think it's free. Problem with StreamYard for doing this type of the quality of your image isn't that good. Okay. Oops. Come on. So I did some listing this weekend, not a whole bunch. Maybe 50 items, maybe. Unless I'm confusing it with another weekend. But I did a lot of sorting. Oh, way up there. I have 50 boxes of cherry-picked cards at least. And so this weekend, starting yesterday, I started state sorting and topic sorting them. I do have the sorting center over here, which you may have seen in other videos or Instagram posts or whatever. But that area is currently jam-packed with postcards, of course, and stuff that falls off of my table over here. I got postcards everywhere. So I just started state sorting, so I can start scanning them and getting them listed, because they're not making me any money just sitting up there on a shelf. I don't have to do that one now. So I started that. I'm in, I think I got 5 or 6 boxes sorted. And yeah, that's what else can I say? I got 5 or 6 boxes sorted. My plan, hopefully, is to crap E34. Oh, because I grabbed E30 something. What did I grab? Uh-oh. E32? Shoot. I bet I grabbed E24 because it's empty. So my plan is I have huge, well, not huge. I got like banquet tables. I have 2 8-foot tables in my upstairs office that are, just right now covered in just postcards, boxes. There's some other detritus, just crap, just hoarder crap, just all over the place. I like the woodblock, Japanese woodblock scenes. So I'm slowly like cleaning that up. A lot of it's whatnot stuff sorted. So again, the hopeful plan is I can fit 8 boxes. Get 24. I guess like 24 boxes, might be 30 some boxes on a 8-foot table. Can't math right now. Let me math in my head here. Might be 30, 32. Anyway, I have a lot of room upstairs. So the plan again, hopefully, get all the boxes of to be listed. All my boxes they're labeled ready for pictures, and that's just a carryover when I actually used to take pictures, and I changed the name to scan and list. So it'd be nice to have 40, 50 boxes, or however many it comes out to, just ready. Like if I, like right now I have like almost a full box of Pennsylvania that can be scanned and listed. And what works for me again is I like to sort into states and topics first, and then that helps speed up for me the listing process because I don't have to change much. Just because usually if I'm in Pennsylvania, I just need to change the town name, what's actually on the postcard, and the pictures, and it can be pretty quick instead of having to change store category and state category, and then you're working on a topographical state postcard, and then your next postcard is a Christmas, so you have to change the non-topographical. So for me, just listing either all topographical. Second time I've done this. The dyslexia or the brain farts just kicking in. I was in AF20 instead of AF20 or AF10. So again, it's just easier to have them all separated out, sorted out. But you do you. This works for me. The bad part about doing that is if I worked on that for, wow. I think I started at like 11 o'clock in the morning and I didn't finish, I stopped at 10. So I got almost 12 hours of just sorting. And I only have like 5 boxes to show for it. But my goodness, do I have some nice cards. Just thrown in a box. Purchased years ago. Just sitting in a box. Lots of money. Sold an airplane photo. It's been a while since I sold an airplane photo. I think they're going to Dave too. I didn't put these on sale because I've had them as low as I think 50. I've done these at least 50% off. I may have done them at I may have done them at 60 to 70% off. Just trying to get them out. Paid about it. It came in with the airplane card. Sorry, tape. So when you lump everything in, again, these were probably 2 cents each. And that one's done. 25 half-hour video. 25 minutes, half-hour. Easily. AE28. Blow it up, Hoss. There we go. So yeah, if I'm continuously sorting, I'm not listing. So if I could get my, maybe I just need to take one of those Vivants and get it just focused on sorting. But yeah, wouldn't that be nice to have just 40 boxes? You just pick if you don't want to list states, you just grab a huge handful of topics, Christmas, whatever. That's a nice sale. $5.25. We'll be talking about that card. I will do my the what sold video after. I mean, you guys see what sold, but there are a lot of stuff I talk in depth about the cards. Which I hope is here. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong. Oh boy, let's go through it again. Watch this be a card that's sold once already and then got relisted. Oh, don't do it to me. Man. Okay, I'm in Michigan. I think it's, okay, I think I have to pause and find this one. Usually they're in the slot behind. So I was expecting this in Y26, but it was actually in Y24. I don't know how I did that one. Anyway, I found it. Crisis averted. These are kind of neat. I've had these listed for a while. They are report cards. So I think this might be the very first one I sold. Number 10. Oh, I didn't probably mark them. Okay, we gotta blow this up. So I don't know if, that's a crappy, what grade? That's what I need, grade 4. That's grade 10. I think I have his whole career here. Grade, what's that one? Grade 3. Grade 1. I don't know if he made it the whole way through. Grade 9. No grade. No grade. It's gotta be this one, right? Crap. Now I gotta find this one. I found it. He was not the best student. What do we get? 2s and 3s? I don't know what that is. Here we go. F. He's an F or no wait. Yeah, F's. I wonder whatever happened to Brett or Butt. Is his name Butt? Is his name Butt? Britt, maybe? I think his name's Butt. Henry Butt. That's unfortunate. At least it's not Harry. Ah, boy. I wonder whatever happened to William Henry Butt from Verona, New Jersey. So anyway, I don't think I paid very much for those, but so I'm happy that one One sold for, maybe I sold another one. I don't know. Oh, I hate these. Rip the box. There was an easy way. There we go. Maybe that's what you have to squeeze the sides. No one ever teaches you that. When it has those little things, if you can see it. Anyway, where it catches the box under it. Make sure it all there looks good. They don't give much. There's a lot of room in the box, even though these are small. So I have 3 of these left. I've sold 6, 7. And these boxes fit very well. I don't know what kind of noise is coming through. Probably very annoying, sorry. Yeah, that's the great thing about Postcard. You don't have to get much other noise. Oh, these just fit like a glove. Here we go. So I don't know if I was missing something in the conversation, if I've already forgotten about sorting. Had a good whatnot show Saturday. Did $915 in an hour. That's pretty good. Did 18 pretty much pound lots. Yeah, 18. Excuse me. So yeah, average of $50 a lot. I'll take it. What am I gonna do? Not take it? I'm not bragging. I'm just stating the fact that I had a good whatnot show. $350. It's an RC. Why am I? Geez. All over the place. I got another 2 or 3. So this weekend, this Saturday coming up, I do have a show. I don't know if I'm gonna do topics because I have 2 raid trains coming up. I have a Tuesday raid train. It's only a 20-minute show, not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. It's one of those shop holla shows. 20 minutes. I figure I can, do $400 or so, $400. Yeah, another one of those like reproduction cards. But this weekend, I don't know if I'm gonna do box lots or fill a flat rate. I might. I have enough. I am getting low on fill a flat rate box stuff though, but I still have a lot to get rid of. My hope is I have enough because I have enough. It's either going to be fill a flat rate from the garage, or it's going to be pounders. I have enough cards sorted for probably 2 or 3 raid trains. I have 2 coming up. Hell, I might have 3. I don't think there's one I may not have scheduled. I'll have to look. It's either I think it's a like an ephemerama type thing. Maybe I did. That's not where these are. I'm all over the place. This is what I'm. Always check to make sure I don't have 2 of those. That's why I always try to put a 1 or a 2 or a 3 depending on how many I have. Okay, V28. Airline issued card. This is gonna take a while. Jeez. Might take a while. Let me pause it. I don't want to get into a 40-minute video. Airline issued. when I was sorting, I came across, I have about a stack like that of airline issued cards and Continentals that I've pulled out, and some folders. So I'm putting those in their own box. I'm not mixing those in with the standard size I've been sorting, because these are 18 by 4 by 6. So standard size just fits with a teeny bit of wiggle room, and I have to cut down my little tabs so they fit too. That's a pain in the ass. But then here's your standard. So I sort, which is I think 7 across, 7.5, something like that. So I always sort out my Continentals and folders so I don't have to fit them in sideways. Just the cards, stay in better condition. They don't get a little bit of warp. Lots of planes going out. Different people buying individual planes. A lot of these got caught up when I do end and relist. When I do 10,000, there's always going to be, I don't know, a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 airplane cards that get relisted. And I just put out 30 to 33% out off offers. So again, I paid 2 cents, less than 2 cents each for these, so I can afford to let them go for $3. That one's sold. Just listed it. HO6. Phillipsville. McTalon Coffee Shop, California. But yeah, anyway, sorting through the topical box, or the cherry picked boxes. A lot of nice cards. Real photo. I mean, these are like the real photos of the small towns, and I know there's got to be 100. There's cards in there that are $50 to $100 each, easily. Yeah, easily. So maybe what I'll do is just to make some room in some of those boxes. They're jammed pretty tight, or at least they were until I moved over to another box. Maybe I'll pull out 200 Pennsylvania cards and get those listed. Just why are you doing that, John? Abilene, Texas. I can share a picture. Share a picture. You may not even care about the picture, but you're going to look at it anyway. So I just start with one box, and I have all the state tabs and the topic tabs. So I start with one box, and I just have it on. This is on my desk, messy desk, and I just start until when I start filling that up, all the states and topics are in one box. When I get that full, then I put half in the next box, and then I fill that one up, and then I move to take some out and just keep on moving down the line. But those are all really nice cards. Cherry picked nice cards. So I'm on box 5 right now, but that's all Pennsylvania. New Jersey's a nice section. Foreign, that's not my strong suit, but I will definitely, there's definitely money to be made. There's a lot of Poland cards in there. Some nice cards. Can't wait to get them all listed. AG29. Just curious how many people on here going. I mean, it's 25 minutes in. if you're even watching, I'm sure you're at least contemplating it. Anybody going to York? Show of hands. I know of a few people that from the YouTube world going. But I'm just curious if anybody else is going. If so, how long is your trip? I'll again fly. Well, I wouldn't fly now. I'd drive. You'd probably have a better chance of making it if you drove. But if you're within 8 hours, I would definitely. I mean, I don't know, whatever your tolerance is for driving. My ass starts hurting after about 3. Yeah, I mean, and hotels around there. York's cheaper than Allentown, and you could probably get a decent hotel for $100, 120, something like that. Business expense. AW5. But definitely, I think it's worth it. Of course, I'm only an hour and 20 minutes away. Let me see. Right up the road. And if you go, please, come up and say hi. I will talk to you, and I'll probably talk longer than I probably should. I'm not a close talker. I always have gum in just in case, But I'm also there to work. I am there to buy postcards, to flip, to make money. So, hopefully you're there to do the same thing. And, yeah, there's enough to be had by everybody. Everybody has different experiences for what sells. So we may not all be looking at the exact same thing. We all have different budgets that we're going to try to stick to. I'll probably take, I'm letting you know if you want to rob me in the parking lot. I'll probably take about $500 to $1,000 in cash, and I'll have probably 3 or 4 checks on me. I've been building up my bank account, my business account, so I could probably spend couple thousand. I don't know. I'd be looking for bulk, but I imagine there's going to be a lot of other people looking for bulk. I'm going to stay in this AW box here real quick. I'll throw my dolly in the bed of the truck and take that just in case. And I'll be emailing the dealer people I know to let them know that I'd be interested in bulk. Get to buy out a table again, but I'll reach out in front, say, hey, I'll be there. I got some cash to spend, and if you have any old backstock you want to get rid of, I have my favorites to go to. I'm not, like at Disney at rope drop, people rush into to make sure they get on a ride first. There's enough there that I don't rush in. Sometimes I'm actually a half hour late. Not often, but depends on how cold it is. Sometimes I'll just sit in the truck, wait for the line to go down. There's times up there it's been freezing. So, but yeah, I'll reach out to some dealer friends and see if they will if they'll have some bulk or could bring some bulk. And it's all about, I see people, where can I get cards? You got to build those relationships. That takes time. 46. But there's several dealers that I kind of make a point to hit first. just because they always have new stuff, or I haven't seen them in a year, and I do kind of want to get there and look through some of their boxes. But there are some that I just saw in Allentown too, and I don't know how much new stuff they'll have between Allentown and now. Or I see them at Habit of Grace, which is only 3 months. So how much new stuff did they get? But then again, they could have 30 boxes at home that they didn't bring to Allentown or Habit of Grace. And so all of it will still be new. But anyway, get there. Get there. You got it. Once in your life. We're going to be a 40-minute video. You guys are lucky. I know some people made it through the whole video on Friday. And that little Easter egg, the discount code. But I don't think anybody used it on my Whatnot auction. $10 is $10. Is that Niagara Falls? That is a Niagara Falls. Couple things going for this one. It's an interesting view. Don't think I've ever seen that, or that's a very uncommon view at Niagara Falls. And the other one is it's Hald, Franz Hald, Huld. I think I've talked about him in a members video before. I mean, it's probably not a huge seller, but out of all the Niagara Falls cards, that's one that I mean, for $13, not bad for Niagara Falls. Almost getting there. Almost getting there. The Mothman Bridge. You ever see the movie The Mothman out of West Virginia? This bridge actually collapsed. It talks about it's between Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and somewhere in Ohio. Let me see. On December 15th, 1967, the bridge tragically collapsed, carrying many to their deaths. I don't know how many. Fake card show? What is that? On the back here, fake card shows, Shadle Bridge, Point. I don't know what the fake card shows. I just noticed that. But anyway, that's the Mothman Bridge. And yes, I worked it into the title. $8. So nothing crazy, but we got some. But $8 is $8. So if I find the Mothman Bridge, I will list the Mothman Bridge. So 4 cards there, Raymond. 1, 2, there's 4. Just in case I get an email or a message that they only got 3. Oh, I'm facing them wrong too. 34 minutes. So there's that. Poppies. These are just newly listed. Almost there. AP. Members What Sold video will be coming out this morning also. I think I mentioned that. I usually don't mention, need to do that in the beginning. $5. It's not a glue sauce. Probably will do a video from York. I just pulled that one. I have. I'd say I don't like to bug dealers there. I just want to, shop and talk. But I may bug dealers this time. I have like 5 burning questions. Go around. I have one of those. I got some of those little lavalier mics, and do like 5 rapid fire. I'm not going to take up an hour of their time because they're working. They're working, and I try to be very, very conscious of that. So I'm not going to bug them. But I think if they're busy, or if they're not busy, I'm like, hey, can you answer 5 questions for me? And just to see what their responses are. And then I'll put them together in a video. I may. That's hopefully. Okay, let's do a quick refresh. Okay, $400 and some odd over the weekend. $479. Decent weekend, could always be better. Hope you had a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. 36 minutes. How lucky you are. Like and subscribe, all that crap.